Hello, welcome. This is Ashi from Crafting with Ashi, and today I have a little bag to show you, and this is the project we'll be making. It's a one sheet wonder, so this is a 12 by 12 piece of pattern paper. This is actually the Eastern Palace Designer Series paper. Okay, and this is Fresh Fig, the colour. Okay, you can see there how it looks. I think it's cute. Okay, so let's start. So let's get the Simply scoring tool. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, so there we go. And then we've got our Designer Series paper. You can choose obviously which side you want to use. I'm using the Fresh Fig, but you can use the other side as well. Okay. Now this is a one sheet wonder box, and we're going to do no cutting. So we're just going to do scoring to actually make the box. So on the first side we're going to score at 3 inches. That's right, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. 3 inches on the one side, and then we're going to flip it 180 degrees and we're going to score it again at 3. So you've got a 3, 6 and a 3 section there. So we'll turn it, and now we're going to score it at 4.5 from both ends. Okay, so that's all the scoring we need to do. So let's get the scoring board out of the way. Let me just put a fold on all these score lines, and it can be a little bit difficult to see, but I'm just going to get my bone folder. So I'm just going to score on that one, and then there should be another one around here somewhere. There it is. I'm just going to score on that one. So that's 2 on that side, and then there should be 2 on the side as well, if I can find them. There we are. So I'm just going to score it. Well, burnish it rather, I should say. And then, where's this one hiding? Here it is. Sometimes you need to look at it quite closely to find it, so just going to find it. There we go. Okay, so now you're going to see, if you look at your paper, you want it folded like this. So you want the big section with the 2 small sections like that, okay? Not the other way, which would be the small section with the tiny section in the centre. You want the big section in the middle like this. So you're going to fold this over, okay? And now what you're going to do, I don't know if you can see, hopefully you're going to go from, I think you can, from this point here, you're going to bring up your piece of paper and just bring it straight into alignment, if you can see, with the edge of the paper there. So then you're going to have a diagonal score line, and you're just going to take make sure everything's lined up and just burnish it. Score. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing on all the sides. So here again, we're going to take from this corner to here. So from there, we're going to bring that line up. It's easier maybe to watch than to explain. Just use my bone folder to crisp up the lines. See our box coming together. So now what we need to do is we need to put some adhesive, and we're just going to put adhesive between this diagonal line here and the edge of the box. So from there to there, on the wrong side of the paper. So I'm just going to use a little bit of snail here for speed. I'm just going to do that on all 4 sides, just a tiny bit, as I said, just from the edge of the diagonal line where it hits the end of the paper to the top edge of the paper. So then you're just going to fold it over, stick, fold it over, stick, and of course there we go. We've got our bag. You're just going to gently, just as you saw me do, just gently pinch in the sides. Okay, so you just want to gently, just so you get a nice fold. There you go. Okay, so now we need to make our holes. Now the hole punch is not going to go through what's effectively 4 sheets of paper. Not a hope at all. So we need to punch and punch again. So I'm going to take it from here and I'm going to aim for the middle of each area, you know. And I'm going to try and go not too far down, sort of somewhere like that, and just punch. And then try and do the same again on the other side and punch. Okay, now we're going to pull the 2 bits together like this, and we're going to use that hole there as our guide mark. So I'm going to hold it so everything looks a bit equal, and then we're going to take our little hole, as you can see, and that way it'll fit through both. So just wait till your punch fits into the hole that you've already made, and there we go. And then we've got our 2 holes. So now, next thing we're going to do is try and thread some ribbon. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to start here at the front, and I'm going to go through. The best way to do it is to cut your ribbon with a point like that, because that makes feeding the ribbon a heck of a lot more easy. And you want to bring through quite a bit, because remember, it's got to go round and round and have enough to tie as well. So don't be stingy, otherwise you're really going to struggle with the bow. Don't ask me how I know that one. Okay, so let's feed that through. As you can see, it pulls the bag nice and tight. And then just try and keep it flat around the back so it doesn't look too ugly. Though our Stampin' Up! Ribbon couldn't look ugly, could it? It's too pretty. Okay, so we're going to feed that through. Okay, see, it's not too bad around the back. Feed it round back to the front. Okay, so now sort of have about equal amount of ribbon to try and make it a bit easier on myself. Get rid of that. Now we're going to try and tie a bow. Ah, this is the fun bit. Okay, so do the easy bit, which is tying the knot, and then I'm just going to take the 2 loops and see whether there is any chance that I can come out with a half decent bow. No, not today. Okay, let's try again. I've seen bow makers, I've seen videos on bows, but me and bows, well, the least said the better, I think. Let's see, let's try it this way rather. Left over right. Well, I think that's my left. I don't always know very easily my left and my rights. Unfortunately, it's not my strong suit. Oh well. Not too bad, could be better, but for now it's going to have to do. Just tidy it up a little bit. Yeah, it'll do. I'll tidy it up a bit later. Yeah. Trying to just see if I can centre it a bit better. But anyway, so there we've got the basic of our box anyway. Our bag rather. Anyway, so let's do some stamping. Okay, so the stamp set I'm going to use today is called Layering Love, and it's actually one that's carried over from the old catalogue. So there we go. And we're going to use this one called Enjoy the Little Things. Okay, and so let's bring in our stamp, our ink. This is the Fresh Fig ink to match our bag and our ribbon. That's what I love about Stampin' Up! Is everything matches. It's wonderful. Well, Didn't mount that very well, did I? I always do that before I stamp, but if it's not going to shake off when you do that, then it's not going to fall off when you stamp. So there we go, nicely inked up. So as I always say to people, straight down and straight up. Voila, c'est très bien. Okay, so let me close up that ink before I put something in it, which is quite likely. Put that over there. So now we're going to cut this out using the layering oval, so I'll just bring through the big shot. Okay. So we've got, I always use my Menex platform. I've got my, what do you call these things? The base plate, the cutting plate rather. So I'm going to put that one there. I'm going to cut it out using one of the plain circles and try and centre it so it looks okay. And then I've got a little piece here of the Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. I'm going to cut out a scalloped oval with that to mat it on. So I'm going to have those two. We're just going to wipe. Okay, so sometimes it's cut fine this time with the Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper, as you can see, but sometimes you might need to, depending on your big shot, each one's different, you might have to go twice because Dazzling Diamonds is a little bit thicker than normal cardstock. So now we're just going to attach this to our Dazzling Diamonds using some snail. Okay, so let's do that while... Okay, so try and get it sort of, yeah, it'll do. Okay, and then these are the metallic enamel shapes, and I'm going to use the heart just over the heart here, and then I'm going to use one of these, which one should I use the bigger one over the joy there. Okay, so let's get rid of that. So I'm just going to pop it up on our box with some dimensionals. So I'm going to be a little generous because the side is a bit curved and I don't want anything to fall off. So okay, so as you can see, sometimes the snail doesn't actually stick very well to the Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper because of the texture of the Dazzling Diamonds. So what I'm actually going to do is use some fast fuse, if I can find it. You can also use the tear and tape, and that should definitely stick it. So I'm going to be generous with this because I don't want the thing to pop off at any time. So let's just give it a good press to make sure it's, yep, it's not going anywhere this time. Okay, so now we're just going to pop that on the front of our box, our bag. I don't know why I keep saying a box. And there you go. So that's the one we just made. That's the one we made before. All of these products are available already to purchase in my online shop, but the new catalogue does go live on Thursday the 1st of June. So please have a look at the online shop at that point. If you'd like a copy of the new catalogue, just send me a message or go to my what I call on my webpage and click on the request a catalogue button and I'll get one out to you straight away. Thank you for watching, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.